where we will learn what are the rules of solving exponents and what are the basics of exponents, and we will cover the different aspects of understanding the exponents, which is very important. So stay connected with us and subscribe the channel if you have still not subscribed. So first, in the introduction, let's understand exponent. Exponent is exponential word where any number is written in a power form. So it is a simple thing which you have studied in junior class, that when you multiply any number, like 2 is multiplied many times, then the number of times it is multiplied, that becomes the power. So when you multiply any number, then that number is written in the power form, which is called the exponent. And the number which is used to express, by which the whose power is raised, that is called the base. So if we see it in this form, then if I write 2 and its power is 5, this means 2 multiplied 5 times. And in the reverse also, if I multiply any number 5 times, then the number raised to that power is called the exponent. So 2 is called, so what is 2? This 2 is called the base, and this 5 is called the exponent, or it is called the power. This concept is used in this topic. So when any number is having a power, then if it is having a positive power, it is written like this. Whereas if any number is having a minus power, then this means we have to first change the power into positive form, which means I can write it in the positive power as 1 upon 2, 5. So any number whose power is minus is written as 1 upon 2 raised to the power 5. So this is positive power and this is the negative power, and we can write negative power into positive form like this. And then we will simplify. So this is the basic of any exponential power. Now you have to understand few things in exponent, that if there is any number with a negative power, then it can be written as positive. If there is any number whose power is 0, like 2 is raised to the power 0, that means this number is having no power. So any number whose power is 0, its answer is 1. It can be 2 raised to the power 0, it can be 100 raised to the power 0, its answer will also be 1. It can be x raised to the power 0, its answer is also 1. So anything whose power is 0 is written as 1, its answer is 1. Now let's understand a very important part, which is called the laws of exponent. These laws are applied in every question, in every exponent, in every form of algebra also, not only exponent. And these laws are given in books in constant form, but we will understand it in number form. The first law of exponent is, I am taking example of numbers. If there is a number 2 raised to the power 3 and it is multiplied with 2 raised to the power 5, this means 2 raised to the power 3 into 2 raised to the power 5, or 2 is multiplied 3 times and then multiplied 5 times. So when we use the law, this will become 2 raised to the power 3 plus 5, which means it will be 2 raised to the power 8. This is the first law of exponent. Now I will take same numbers only. Second law of exponent is, if there is a number 2 raised to the power 5 and it is being divided by 2 raised to the power 3, then it will be 2 raised to the power 5 minus 3. So when we multiply, the powers are added, and when we divide, powers are subtracted. It will become 2 raised to the power 2. This is the second law of exponent. So there are different laws. and we have to use the same rule whether the power is plus or minus. Then the third law, if there is a number with power 5 and there is a bracket outside it and there is a power 3 outside, then this means 2 raised to the power 5 is multiplied by 3, which will become 2 raised to the power 15. Now these three rules are very important. They explain what is the meaning of multiplication, what is the meaning of division, and a bracket with a power outside. So you have to just remember this, and this will be used in most of the questions which will follow in this chapter. Then comes the next rule. If there is a number whose power is 5, like 2 raised to the power 5, and it is being multiplied with 3 raised to the power 5. Now this is different from this number. Here the base was 2, so the power are added. In this case, the base is not same, but the power is same. So in this case, the exponent rule says it will become 2 into 3 and the power will be common. This is the next law of exponent. These laws are solved as used in questions this way. And the fifth law, which is the law which we have already discussed, that is the law of zero power. So if any number has a power 0, it is 1. If any number will have a power and there is a power outside, then we multiply. If there is a number whose power is inside and outside, then it is solved like this. These are the basic laws of exponent which are applied in every question. Now in this case, the number can be a negative number or a positive number. So if we follow this rule and I change the numbers, if it is 2 raised to the power 3 into 2 raised to the power minus 5, in this case it is plus 5, but it is multiplying. So if the question is same but the power is minus, still the law will be same. It will become 2 raised to the power 3, power will be added, so it will become plus and minus 5, which will become 2 raised to the power 3 minus 5, which will be minus 2. And when any number is in negative power, it can be written in positive power as 1 upon 2 square, if any number has a negative power. So this rule applies in every question. If it is dividing and it is 2 raised to the power 5 divided by 2 raised to the power minus 3, this questions may follow. So it will be 2 raised to the power 5. Divide means power is subtracted, so here also we will subtract, but there is a minus outside, so we will take minus outside. This is the sign for division, and then minus 3. So it will become 2 raised to the power 5 plus 3, the bracket rule, and then it will be 2 raised to the power 8. So these laws of exponent you have to apply and the topic will be simple. Now come to exercise 12.1, where the first question is evaluation. First number is 3 raised to the power minus 2. The question says evaluate, find the value. So first we cannot solve any number with a negative power. First we will change it into positive power. So it will become 1 upon 3. This is called the reciprocal. So you will do reciprocal of the negative power, which will become 1 upon 3 square, which will become 1 upon 3 into 3, which means 1 upon 9. Then second part is minus 4 raised to the power minus 2. Same rule we will apply. So when there is a number with a minus, it will again become same, minus 4 power will become plus 2. The number was negative number, so negative number will remain negative. It will become 1 upon minus 4 into minus 4, which will become 1 upon 16, because the base is minus. In case if you have any doubt or any query, you can type below the video, and your query will be solved. If you have any question or any problem you have, that also you can type below the video, and I will take the problems if you want. Then next number is given 1 upon 2 and its power is minus 5. Now this is different, but the rule is same, that if there is any number with a minus power, we will do reciprocal. So reciprocal of any number means 1 upon. So this will become 1 upon, using same format, 1 upon 2 power 5, because the question is having minus power. So minus power will become plus power by doing 1 upon, using the same previous question format, same method. But this is 1 upon 2 using the fraction rule. When there is any fraction divided, fraction is having a fraction below it, it will become 1 upon 2 power 5 will become 2 upon 1 power 5, which will become 2 raised to the power 5, and then we can multiply it. So we will multiply. So 2 raised to the power 5, how it became? Because it was 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 will become reciprocal. So this 2 will be going in the numerator. Why? Because it is 1 divided by. So 2 comes in the numerator, it will become 2 raised to the power 5, which will be 2 multiplied 5 times. So when you multiply it 5 times, it will become 32. 2 into 5 times. This is how we solve the question of exponent. And you may be asked to solve the question in exponential form or simplify. Now if you have to simplify, then you will solve, otherwise you will just write like question number 2 says, simplify and write in exponential form. It is written minus 4 raised to the power 5 divided by minus 4 raised to the power 8. This is written divide, but you don't have to simplify. First you have to use the law of exponent. And what is the law of exponent? Minus 4 and minus 4 is common. The first number is being divided by the next number. So when you divide the next number, it will become 5, and the next number will become minus 4 minus 8, which will become minus 4 raised to the power minus 3. 5 minus 8 is minus 3, which will become 1 upon minus 4 raised to the power 3. Reciprocal. Minus power means reciprocal law, and the reciprocal law will become, now you can simplify, it will become 1 upon minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4. This is simplifying. If you are told write the number with negative power, then your answer finishes here. If you are told write in positive form, then your answer finishes here. So there are 3 possibilities. Either answer will be this or this. This is simplified, and you will simplify the number. So simplify and express the result in power notation. So question number 2 in this exercise, this is exercise 12.1. In this exercise, the question says simplify and write in power form. So your answer will be this. This will be simplified question. Let's take one more part. It is given 1 upon 2 raised to the power 3, and the power is given 2. Now what is the law of exponent here? 1 upon 2 raised to the power 3 means 1 upon 2 raised to the power 3, because it is a power outside the bracket. It will become 1 upon 2 raised to the power 3. power will become, okay, so this will be, will it be this one or will it be this one? Now which one is right? In this case I am using the law of bracket. Here I have used the law of bracket. 3 is inside and 2 is outside, so the powers are multiplied. Here I am using the law that if there is a number and I am writing a power outside, which means 2 into 2. So in both cases I am applying different laws, but the answer should come same. So what is the answer? 1 upon 2 raised to the power 6, which is a positive number. And this way we will simplify the questions. Then next is minus 3 raised to the power 4 into 5 upon 3. If you have your book in front, you will understand that how the questions are changing and applying the law. So if I apply law in this, what will it become? Minus 3 raised to the power 4 into 5 raised to the power 4 upon 3 raised to the power 4. If I solve it in this way. Now the question is simplify and express the result with positive power. So this is a minus power, this is a plus power. So if I simplify this, then there is a chance that there is a minus is being multiplied with minus into minus into minus. The answer will be plus. So if I take minus 3 power 4, then here the number is not having any minus, so I can't take both the numbers using the law of exponent. This number should also be minus, but since this number is not minus, so I cannot combine it with this number. So what we will do here, this minus I can solve in two ways. I can make this number also negative, because I know if I multiply minus 4 times, then the answer will be plus. This is the law, minus into minus into minus into minus plus. So in this case the minus sign does not matter, and in this case also the number is plus. So I can write it like this also, and 3 raised to the power 4. Where is this minus? I have neglected the minus sign because I know answer will be plus. So what will it become? 3 raised to the power 4, and this is dividing. Divide means minus into 5 raised to the power 4. So 3 will multiply 4 and then power 4, it will be 4 minus 4, which will become 3 raised to the power 0 into 5 raised to the power 4. What will this become? It will become 1 into 5 raised to the power 4, which becomes 5 into 5 into 5, which will become 1 into, answer of this is 625. The question says write it in power form, so my answer finishes here only. This answer will be simplest form. The question says write the answer in power form. So in power form the answer will be 5 raised to the power 4. In simplest form answer will be this. Now one more question, and that is applying simple law. All the numbers are 3 multiplied by 3 raised to the power minus 3. This is an important question. Here all the numbers are 3 and there are mixed rule. So there is division here, it will become 3 raised to the power 7. Divide means subtract. This division sign will change into subtract, and then there is a minus 10 here, so I will put minus 10 as it is. Why, from where did minus come? Using the law of exponent, that if any number is having a minus sign, a divide sign, it will become minus. Then this is multiplied with 3 raised to the power minus 3. So 7 divide becomes minus, and this minus 10 remains here, it is minus 10. So what will this become? It will become 3 raised to the power 7 minus will become plus multiplied by 3 raised to the power minus 3, which will become 3 raised to the power 17 and then minus 3, because there is a multiplication. Multiplication means both the powers, all the powers will be added. So when you add a minus sign, it will remain minus. So the answer will be 3 raised to the power 14. From where is this? 7 minus 17 minus 3, 10 and 7, 17. Multiply means power added. Added means it will be 3 raised to the power 17 plus minus 3. There will be plus sign here. So plus means plus into minus will be minus. So this is the answer. So this is how we solve. If the numbers are having different base, then we will solve accordingly. So we will continue the next questions in the next class. So stay connected with us. Any doubts you have, type below the video, and there are a lot of other classes which will help you in solving your problems. So stay connected. See you in the next class.